Yeah. Yeah.
Any Death and Taxes I've seen sometimes sideboard it, but they often run March.
Go ahead.
They run like March of Otherworldly Light and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as he has some removal.
Hey, we're back, guys. Here we are again. We've got John Parker on some scam, coming at Isaiah Mosier on some Death and Taxes.
Yeah, mulliganing versus the scam deck never feels amazing.
No, especially for a deck with 0 card advantage.
Yeah, you never
what Death and Taxes has. That's playing against it earlier. That's what I did not like seeing. Just like, yeah, you blow up some of my lands, but I'm just drawing a shit ton of cards, and you just gave up cards to blow up my lands. So, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't really affect me a whole lot.
Does Isaiah run Chancellor of the Annex?
No. Not from what I saw, anyway. We only played like 2 or 3 games, so he might.
It's not bad against Scam.
Yeah, that would definitely help.
Yeah.
And Thalia will help.
Why is this now the default art?
I don't know.
Is it the newest art? Or the newest printing?
Monkey.
Yeah, it's the newest.
Yeah, Isaiah didn't really remove anything.
Which is fine. It's just.
Oh,
I guess that's why it's.
Oh, that's Thalia. So that's good. You got Thalia on turn 2. It's what he wanted. It's important.
Yeah, it blocks a monkey until it
does.
dies, which it probably will.
I would think so. I will say it was annoying to play against earlier. I was like, God, this is fucking annoying.
Yeah.
This is so annoying. I have to do all these extra steps to kill your stupid shit. Thraven Inspector with a counter on it with the distance, though, in one of the games.
Okay, so he does have Solitude. That'll kill a thing.
Okay, that's good. I would hope to have at least that. Oh, yeah, I did see Solitude earlier. So they probably... I still feel like they probably don't play Path.
If he didn't play Leonin Arbiter, it would make sense not to.
He does play Leonin Arbiter.
Okay. Then I don't hate playing Path.
Yeah. I mean, I think it tracks. I'm a Path apologist, man. I still defend Path as a card, even though I don't play it.
It's amazing. I don't play it.
I mean,
I'll play that piece of shit.
I don't need to. I have all this other shit to play.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think it's like I'm just saying.
You play the white deck with all white cards, and it's all white removal, and you don't play it in that deck. Path is not a playable card.
I could play it if I wanted to.
But you find other things are better. That tells you how unplayable Path is.
No, I have played Path in the deck, and actually, I might go back to it.
Since we've had this conversation.
Just to prove a point, absolutely. No, when I did play it, it didn't feel like the worst thing. Actually, I trimmed a prismatic ending earlier. That's interesting that I did that. Wasn't that sour? All right, so Isaiah's got his Thalia walled up. Searched with Stoneforge for the old Cauldron Complete. Does John have a thing to say about a Cauldron Complete? As in removal to kill this.
You know what white card I think should see play that doesn't is fucking Wall Elements.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I like things that have power. Is the only reason why I don't play Wall of Omens, because they keep printing similar cards that have power. So I just play those.
Yeah,
but I do like Wall of Omens.
Fury made this deck look like bullshit just now.
Yeah. Fury has made a lot of decks look like bullshit.
It was a 2-for-2.
Yeah.
But 2-for-2, but my monkey gets in, so
yeah.
That's better than a 2-for-2.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, well now you can drop Blood Moon too.
I bet you he gets a card. What is that?
I'm not sure.
Oh, is that the one that makes a dude when you attack?
Oh.
I'm assuming it was a double white. The thing that he exiled.
Oh no, it was Igonjo. No. Yeah, it was Igonjo. Off of the monkey.
Is this right here?
That's the land. It's Igonjo.
Oh, it doesn't look like a land at all.
Yeah, it's the special printing. Hardcast Grief. That's good.
This is going poorly.
This is going poorly.
For Isaiah. It's going well for John.
Yeah.
Swimmingly, you might say.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, just like tossing his cards around.
And he's going to go ahead and then get griefed.
He's got no. I think he's probably just. Oh yeah, okay. Probably just the stepmom.
Yeah, that's probably what I would go for.
I would have gotten rid of the Archon like that.
He took a card that he can't play. This is the only reason that I was thinking the stepmom. But
yeah, but I think the Archon's a bigger threat. Like,
Yeah,
he could have played it now.
yeah, he would have. As it turns out, he would have been able to play.
He could have, but I don't think that it's past the point of the tax on the lands coming to play tapped really mattering for John.
Yeah, but he didn't want to block her against the Ragavan.
Sure. Yeah. No, I mean that's with that in mind. But then he's still like.
I mean, he has them now.
Oh, it's over now.
Well, he was kind of just boned on that anyway because either take you would have had to block her for Ragavan because he had a out of something sick giver anyway. So
Yeah, but I think the Giver is the worst blocker out of the two.
He missed
it
it.
is, but the
He
fact
missed.
that one was
He missed the trigger on the Aether Vial.
Maybe he wanted it at 0. Maybe he's
I'll
gonna
tell you what, it's
sneak in a
really
Dryad Arbor.
fucking bad if you forget the trigger.
All right, so here we are with
Is that a second Aether Vial?
dude. If it is, I'm gonna.
What is it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's just like he's got a funky ass art.
Oh no, it is. It's 2 Aether Vials.
Ooh,
Okay.
sword.
Doing him complete dick in this
The
situation.
one should be on 2, but he fucked that up.
Well, John's got a.
Is that a Sword of Fire
attack.
and Ice?
Yeah.
Sword of Fire and Ice is a real card.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna take.
That'll get Douthie off the battlefield.
It will,
maybe.
unless John.
Unless there's a
does
K
something
command.
about it.
That'd be gross.
Oh, there's this.
This card's really good. God, this is one of my favorite cards.
I know, and nobody.
It's one of the best cards.
People don't
in-
play it enough,
in
man.
red.
It's crazy. I miss.
It does compete.
Yeah, there is a card that has.
Yeah, the fact
competition
that
for
like that thing.
This thing. See, he's doing it right. He's playing both. This is what I've
Yeah.
been saying for a year now.
It's just the split.
Oh yeah, he's
is-
playing. He's
Yeah.
playing the red package. The Monkey, the Spyro, Kiki, and Moon.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, and Fury.
All 3 drops.
And
Yeah.
Fury. Yeah.
Just fill everything else out. I mean, it's cool. You got your three drop spots figured out.
Well, Shay, I've been playing Karuga in my league
Yeah.
deck, and
Yeah.
also it's not a card that sees a lot of play
Right.
in Modern, but also
Feels good.
well, I was gonna say it's also in that category for names with cool names.
Yes.
Karuga.
Yeah. You can any name that.
Zabaz.
I get that's it. That's it.
We need a Zabaz Karuga deck.
That is Which that can't happen, can it? Because Karuga cares about 3 or more.
Yeah. Or you could just play it in the main.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And it also Zabaz also doesn't trigger it,
Yeah.
so it's
No.
like the worst combination
Hey,
ever.
it's
but
okay.
flavor,
goddamn it.
baby.
Yeah, we need 2 syllable names that we can add sound effects to, or that are sound effects. All right, more seasoned pyromancers. All right, at a certain point, like this protection might not mean a whole lot.
Remember that like red 7 drop that deals like 13 damage to all your opponent's creatures and like destroys a land or something?
Yeah,
like that?
the Star of Extinction.
John would be like able to cast that right now.
Yeah.
If he had his deck.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Another
Was it 13 damage or was it more? Was
No, I think it's
20,
13.
20? Might have been 20.
No, I'm. Yeah, it might have been 20.
It was an insane card, regardless.
Going up to 3 was Vial.
I don't think it's gonna matter. I don't think.
I'd like
I
to
think
point
he's
out
only-
that is a turn behind because he missed a trigger on an Aether
Yeah.
Vial, which
I'd like
is...
to point out that he.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Does he have anything to Vial?
Exactly. That's
He will. He
It
would
looks like
next
he's building
turn
up to
had he
Solitude.
ticked the
No,
one up to 4
he
this
doesn't
turn.
have anything to Vial.
no. He's 2 turns away from.
Imagine if those Aether Vials were like
God.
Wall of Omens.
Dude, I told him he's like he
How
almost
much
took
better
him
would they
out
be
when
if
we
they were
played
Wall of
earlier.
Omens?
Yeah, I know. He almost took him out when we played earlier. And he's like, "Oh, I take him out for literally anything. Thraben Inspector, Wall of Omens, Dog, fucking who cares? Just anything."
Yeah. Path to Exile.
Yeah, Path to Exile would be pretty okay right now.
I mean, I don't know what he'd do with it, honestly. I guess it'd be good just his removal. He could just pass some Pyromancers. I think Wall of Omens would be sweet, though. To be fair, Thraben Inspectors would be really good on this board,
Yeah,
too.
they would. That's what I said.
Yeah,
Just play Thraben Inspector, man. Like, it would be so fine. It would be so good here.
I like Aether Vial in this deck.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing, man. I think it's just past its prime, Eli. I think it's just past its prime, in Modern at least.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I
get it.
I think the decks that run Aether Vial are getting overwhelmed.
Yeah.
This was a really awkward thing that Isaiah just did. He just moved the equipment from one stepmom to the other, and then untapped his mana and redid the equipment, and then did the same thing, moved it back. Now he's moving it back again. What are we doing? Well, this was a new turn, but the other one was wacky.
And he has one source of white.
Oh yeah, there's a blood moon.
Yeah. So
I don't know what these other things do.
He can't even cast the Solitude without exiling.
Maybe he's got like a. Oh, he doesn't.
He's got another Thalia, I think. No, that's what is that?
Is it Restoration Angel? Because that'd be sweet.
It might be an angel. Well, it's not anything
Does he
now.
have Restoration Angel? Oh. Well, so it was something garbagey.
Yeah, here's something that is now irrelevant. Well, yeah, scoop that shit up. All right, so he's white, so he should have some like awesome pro black red cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would hope.
It's Isaiah though.
Well, he stockpiled the goddamn. There's Pass in the side. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So you should have.
Yeah. Okay, he stockpiled that core thing. So.
There you go, and the Breton Forge Tender.
Yeah, he has. Earlier, the burn turns were in the main. He must have taken them out.
They should be. He should run 4 of them. I think it's a really good move in where Modern is to just main board 4 of them.
Yeah. Main boarding 2 definitely makes sense. Main boarding some definitely makes sense.
Does he play the captain? The 3/3?
Ranger captain? Yeah. No, he does not.
I say if you play captain, you don't need to play the play.
I wouldn't play it either, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a good card, but I don't like it in Death and Taxes.
No, not in Death and Taxes.
These white players always hate card advantage.
Not me. I play every dude that... See, my card advantage is my dudes, so... That's what my deck is every dude that draws me a card. And I'm pretty happy about it. You know, I'm a big fan. I used to be a big fan of Aether Vial, man, but I just can't get behind it these days.
I still think in the
Looks
right
like
deck.
a
I
bunch of
think
copies of
in like
Containment
humans or
Priest.
merfolk, or even to a lesser degree Death and Taxes, it's the best turn 1 play.
I don't know, man.
The problem with Aether Vial, it's the best turn 1 play. It is the worst play for every other turn.
Yeah, exactly.
The best turn 1 play is Monkey.
So I would say for humans...
for the
So
decks that would
for
run
white.
Aether Vial.
So I revisited humans not that long ago, and I put in Vial because I was playing with a lot of humans, because there's a bunch of humans now that can loop, so I was like, okay, I've got discard outlet, so I won't feel bad about playing Aether Vial, and so it's not that dead late. I still took that shit out. I still took it out. For humans specifically, the best tournament play is fucking Champion of the Parish. That's the best tournament play. Like, for that tribe, I don't think you need it whatsoever. Merfolk still makes sense. Death and Taxes still makes sense. But humans, I definitely don't think it's...
As a guy that plays a lot of control, I'm ecstatic when I play against Aether Vial players, because it generally means that at some point during the game, I'm going to get to cast my Snapcasters for free.
Yeah.
After I steal your Aether Vial.
I just the dead draws later like mean so much more than they used to now. Like back when Modern was like a softer format, it wasn't that punishing to draw Aether Vial late. But like now, when you're behind, you absolutely have to catch up. You absolutely have to have action. I don't think in Modern as a format now you can afford a turn 6. You're behind. Oh, I top deck an Aether Vial. Like, you can't afford that shit. You need action every single turn in this format now, and that's why I think they're just dead. I can't get behind it anymore. I've tried. And this is the deck that it makes the most sense, because it's Death and Taxes, because it's like the cornerstone of the deck for sure, but it just feels bad. So does he have the turn 1 Aether Vial? He does not. And so now every Aether Vial is going to be a piece of shit. And this is where I again think that you can just fucking omit it because he has a functioning deck without it. So it only does so much. And also with the amount of Karn the Great Creator, I mean, Karn the Great Creator's down a little bit now, I think, than he was for a while, but like now that card is also just out in the meta, and that just says your Aether Vial doesn't do anything. Like that's also really bad.
I think the decks that play Karn the Great Creator are not going to affect Aether Vial decks all that much.
I mean, I don't care. I'm just saying, like, it's there.
Yeah,
It's just,
I mean,
it's
I'm
just
saying
another
that, like,
detriment.
Death and Taxes probably rolls those decks. Like, the Thalia is going to kill those decks more than anything.
Right. But yeah, just Thalia kills those decks. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, it's just like Thalia plus Leonin Arbiter.
No, I know. I know. And that's what I get that. And that's what I'm saying. Those cards, you don't need Aether Vial for those cards to be good in that setting.
Like, the fear of Karn being good against Aether Vial is like... I don't know. I'm not making the case for Aether Vial because it's a card I used to play. I don't think it's very good anymore.
Well, I'm not saying like there's any fear of that. I'm just saying it's one more detriment. I'm just listing the amounts of detriments to the card, and it's a pretty long list. That's all. That's the only point I'm making is that there's a huge list of detriments to playing Aether Vial, and there's like very few positives to playing Aether Vial. So
some people like it.
Some people do like it. I'm a fan of it. I like it, but not that much anymore. The last time I tried to play humans, and I just immediately after like 3 matches was like, yeah, fuck this shit, and then my deck just felt great afterwards. I'm just like, okay, I didn't need that, and that was the nail in the coffin. Coming back to a humans deck.
I think your problem is you don't draw your Aether Vials at the right time. Like the point is, if you have them in your opening hand,
right. Yeah, I mean that's just it, right?
That's what you're supposed to do.
So Eli clearly draws his on his opening hand.
Yeah, I mulligan until I have one.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Let's do that. Mulligan until you have one.
Yeah.
That's great. For decks that have next to no card advantage.
I run Aether Vials and a lot of ley lines, so I just have to mulligan until I have something.
All right. You got Stoneforge, presumably searching for Cauldron, because what else does it search for?
They need to make a white card that allows you to discard an artifact to draw a card.
No, if Aether Vial has cycling. Boom. All day. I'll play it all day.
If they had a badass white creature, it was like a 2-drop that had the ability of
search for sword.
Of like discard an artifact, it gets like a buff and you get to draw a card or something. Like
Oh.
Well, I mean, so that's the thing.
I'm playing the fuck out of
That's the thing. In my the last iteration of humans I'm talking about, I had like 8 or more loot. Actually, I had like 10 looting humans in the deck. And it still felt completely fucking unnecessary. Like, it's like, oh, I could do this, or I could just play real cards. All right, Thalia down. He did search for the sword of Fire and Ice, not the Cauldron, as I suspect.
So this is where Monkey tends to not look good.
Yeah. Put a bunch
when your
of white
opponent
shit
has like this.
Yeah, I think it's not unreasonable if you're on the draw too.
Is this game 2? Still?
Yeah.
Especially against a creature deck.
For sure. No, absolutely.
I think that if your opponent plays a lot of creatures, you should basically always get rid of Ragavan.
Yeah.
The one thing about Scam, though, is they might not have
that many
enough extra removals to bring in. And also, you can just pitch them to multiple things for value also. If they end up bad. But they do trade.
2 power for one mana. That's, I mean, back in the day, that was a big deal.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Savannah Lions was the top creature for like 15 years.
It's hard to imagine.
Yeah.
Here's the Arbiter. Nope. Okay, he's doing this thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna equip up. John's got no response. Getting in there for 4. All right. Now, Isaiah having this online and uncontested is a big deal. This might just carry this game.
Well, by the way, I told Wes from the Invitational this weekend about it. I like your little flavor ad there of the one monkey in your burn deck. He's like, no, that's just the meta now. That's what they do. Okay. One monkey.
I mean, whatever. I think it's fine. It's a hasty attacker. It's it tracks. Like sure. I don't know what was cut for it, but
I also don't like that Burn no longer plays Eidolon, which is like
they don't
really. He played 0 copies of Eidolon in his deck.
I don't know.
Played 9 creatures.
That's crazy. Now, I mean, I think there could be a case to be made for it not being in your 75, but I don't see how there wouldn't be a couple in your sideboard or something.
I mean, we talked about it in the invitational. Like, hey, it'd be good here, Eidolon.
Yeah.
Like, of course, you don't put Eidolon in your burn deck. You're going to play against a bunch of combo shit all day.
Yeah. All right, Isaiah's sitting good in here. Exile that Pyromancer on upkeep. Get a counter on his Kitty Sash.
What's the cost for exiling with the Lion Sash?
1. It's pretty much white scoos. It's close to white scoos.
Everybody said it would be white scoos when it was spoiled, and it turns out that it's just kind of like meh.
I mean, scoos now is also just kind of meh. I think Lion Sash is
that's
fine.
the point, I guess.
Yeah.
I remember.
That
I was so proud of
is-
myself because I was just like, it seems kind of meh.
Well,
And then it turned out that it was in fact meh.
I think it's the best you can say is it's fine. I don't think it's not bad. It's just not.
Yeah, it's just like
It's fine.
extremely
Here's an EE on
not
2.
exciting.
That's gonna do some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Isaiah's like, all right, some free blocks here. Since you're gonna blow my shit up anyway. The reconfigure part of Lion Sash is interesting, and I have gotten people before with equip it, they sweep, and then it's still there. Like it's interesting, but it's still just okay. Yep.
Equipping it is actually when it feels kind of dangerous.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
now you can't. There's like.
That is pretty much death.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
No. All right, well, yeah.
John can't feel good about that one.
Sword of Fire and Ice. Hopefully John has brought some K commands in. He might not have any. That would feel like criminal to me that a black-red deck doesn't have any number of K commands.
I could not.
But hey,
could you imagine like somebody like me registering a red-black deck with 0 copies of K command in the 75?
No, I can't because
I'm obsessed with the card.
You and I are like
the card
lions,
hadn't been
man.
like great in a while, but like I'd
It's
still play the
K
fuck out of
command.
the card.
It's still K command, dude. It's still just a house, dude.
It's like Cryptic Command. You can't really play Cryptic Command. I mean, you can't. I do, but you can't. And like, but when you cast it, it's still Cryptic Command. It's just that there are going to be a lot of games where you're probably going to die with it in your hand.
I think K command has a lot. It has still
K command's still
a
good.
really healthy amount of relevance in the format.
It does. It is awkward sometimes.
It is awkward
like
sometimes,
you can't play a lot in the main. Like you
No,
definitely have to
no.
pick your matchups with it. It's probably more of a sideboard card than
Yeah.
it used to be. You could
For
probably
sure, yeah.
play like
It comes back to the thing of like in the 75, like one main, one side, one main, 2 side. I think it still has relevance. I think it's a case of like flashing new toys over the last couple of years that people like forget about this card's relevance. But like here, it would just be fucking amazing. Here in this match, which again, this deck is not really much of a deck anymore in Modern, so I guess that's that is what that is. But yeah, K command sweet. You want to get one of these juices, Mr. Holler?
Huh?
Can I get one of these juices?
Yeah, man. I brought beer.
All right,
These beers were for drinking.
they are.
As long as you say it by its appropriate name, which is Jews.
So Isaiah brought in a couple of his paths, so see if those get played.
Yeah, it seems pretty necessary in this matchup. Just if he gets a Fury or whatever scammed into play, it doesn't just run away with the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And everybody's enjoying the nice weather. There's like no fucking chatters.
Yeah, I mean it's
There's like a very small playing field, and there's like no commander players out there. I've never seen this place this dead.
we're only 4 commander players.
Yeah, it's like
It is 70 degrees outside. Man.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Indeed.
Well, that game was won by Sword of Fire and Ice.
I mean that.
It was really just the start where
As
Isaiah
is
had like
just-
3 creatures out there
Yeah.
that could protect each other, and
Oh shit. We
Yeah,
got this
man.
game, Lamb. Hopefully Isaiah doesn't have a fucking Solitude.
He brought in his paths for this game, so we'll see if he.
oh,
That
Containment
was-
Priest is a little late.
Yeah, for sure.
Oof, thoughtsies.
Jerry to the Tondini.
Yeah, we Dash got him the Hammer of Bogarden victory.
Yeah?
Yeah, did it.
Oh, that's...
The what victory?
Hammer of Bogarden,
You killed a man with Hammer of Gardens
straight up.
in fucking 2023?
Yes, it did.
That's fantastic.
Is that the one that you can return from your graveyard?
At Upkeep?
Yeah.
Printed in 1998.
Yeah, that-
Absolutely.
That's
It's a randomly in 8th edition.
that's fucking fantastic.
He was at 4 life, paid 5 to buy it, uptick Chandra to make him take one, and threw it at him. Said, come on, boy, let's go.
Death by Hammer of Garden in
I'm gonna keep activating
2023.
this
That's
son of a bitch every
fantastic. Alright, we got a Thalia, another version.
It's definitely a John Brown card.
Oh, it is. Yeah. It's wacky, but it's fun. I like old cards. All right, so Thalia.
I like how
is
you
there.
immediately like went to like defend you. Yeah. But...
I mean, you really can't play. That's why it's amazing that this happened. You know.
It's playable in
It's
one
an-
deck.
it's an
and it's not even
anomaly.
really playable.
Yeah. No. You just if you want to force it, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know? Every card can be forced if you try hard enough.
By the end of that game against Blue Eye Control, I had 7 cards in my hand.
All right. Here's a terminate on the giver. That's pretty good for John, although still did his job, staving off one attack at least.
What's the other thing?
Fury.
The other white.
No, that's a
Thalia.
Thalia. It's a Thalia.
Jesus fucking.
He has a
Christ.
different art for every
Yeah,
Thalia.
There's a
This is
secret
just-
layer package
this
that
is
is
just
4
the,
arts for Thalia.
Wow.
And Aether Vial. He's got multiple arts for Aether Vial too. This is just the.
Like, if I'm not mistaken, Thalia has like 12 arts.
She does now. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. She's been, yeah, she
It's
does.
just one art per card. That's all you need, man.
Yeah.
They all look different. You don't need to
Hey,
keep
look,
making them.
all my cards out of my deck might look different, but they're all the same at least. So that was kind.
Yeah. All right.
Tommy showed me these new sleeves that look like they were like. It makes it the card. You know how like Carmel had those sleeves that made the cards look all stupid. And,
Yeah.
like these make them look like they were played on pavement. And so like it literally makes the cards just look like shit on purpose.
Yeah.
And
dig that.
they even make some that make them look water damaged, which like as you're looking at it, it actually looks like the card's bubbled up.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, that's awesome. All right, here's a sword and the equip. Does John have anything to say? Obviously not.
So I can know.
K command, man. K command.
That would be gross right now.
Yeah, he doesn't have it.
Oh.
Bring
Did,
her
did
on,
we
John.
see in the
Bring her
sideboarding
on.
that there was definitely not one?
Monkey.
Dashing. Oh,
Yeah.
he's gonna get free monkey chip shot.
What's the thought here?
He's gonna
Just
get
won
a chip
something.
shot.
Yeah.
Put him in
Okay.
bolt range.
Oh yeah, I guess he's at 2. I
Yeah, that was a
did
4.
not manage to see the life total there.
See if it actually matters.
I mean, he was
though.
beating on
Yeah,
him with
I
the
mean
Fury
this is
for
a pretty quick clock.
a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 6 points of damage. So
What
He's
are
gonna
all
get
those
to draw a
lands he's
card
got?
here.
What the hell are those death and taxes lands?
Ghost Quarter, Beseju, Laganjo.
Move your head, Isaiah. Do you have a solitude for some
move.
life gain?
Thanks, Dick.
The other way. Fuck. There we go.
It's
like you can hear
Plains, the Arbiter.
He's got this
and-
containment priest that's doing fuck all.
Yeah, that's been a really bad include here.
Dies to bolt? Yeah, I can't play that here. Hey, that's a card.
He already
He
has
already
one.
has one in his
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
He's just not playing it.
Yeah, because
Hold
it
on,
doesn't
one
matter,
more.
because he's going to die to bolt.
Is there a
Well, I mean,
is
if
there a
it's-
bolt? There
I
is
don't know,
no
it doesn't
bolt.
even-
He has nothing to save himself from Bolt, so just
Yeah.
play it anyway.
And you gotta play it so you can block monkey for free rather than giving him
Yeah.
value.
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
Play it before you get Blood Moon.
Is that a brush land?
Maybe.
I
It's some white-green thing. I'm not sure which one it is, because again, there's 18 arts for everything.
think
so.
that's a brush land. He's gonna be taking 1. Could be Razor Root Thicket though, I don't know.
Yeah, equip.
Okay.
Got the box.
Makes sense.
I mean, John could just not draw a
Yeah.
fucking bolt in time.
Nature
so-
Magic, he did not draw it.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems
What? You got no answer for Bolt.
He's gonna hold up this Flash tutu is what he's doing.
Hold up this pretend copy
no
of
reason
Blossoming
to.
Calm.
Yeah, which Blossoming Calm would be so much better. All right, I think John's probably just.
I don't understand the no play there.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to play a continuing proof.
Oh yeah, I forgot he had a flash, dude. Yeah,
John didn't.
that's better.
John didn't draw anything. He's just widening his board.
If I'm Isaiah, I think I'm thinking about Ghost Quarter in my shit.
That is a brush land. I would be doing that.
Yeah, let's get a planes on this motherfucker.
He's got some free draws. Because John's got nothing to say about this
5
sword.
damage and draw a card. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, there's all.
Okay. He's in.
All right,
He's not hitting the Bolt.
he's got it.
There we go.
We all know that fucking card.
Well, John was so close.
Yeah, but just a bit too far away.
Again, Sword of Fire and Ice, man. Like he really needed some K command or something of the like. A braid. Anything.
Ooh, he's confident now.
Yeah, he's got to turn it in.
Man.
Yeah.
Lethal.
All right,
Game
Isaiah
3?
gets the win.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, thought Seas
Yeah, that
wouldn't
was
have
the
done
third
it.
game.
Oh,
Boy,
Bolt
Mono.
was never coming.
Mono white versus mono red.
What was that? Oh, he's showing him. He's like, I had an answer to your boltness.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Ooh.
All right, round 2 is over.
Yeah. That took longer than the first one, so that's a
It
win.
did, yeah,
You know, that's
by
win.
quite a bit. It was like twice as long.
Yeah. So let's see where we're at.
Yeah.